In a quaint village nestled in a valley surrounded by towering mountains, there lived a tiny mouse named Marla. Marla was smaller than the other mice, but she possessed a heart full of courage and a mind brimming with cleverness. One fateful day, a fierce wind began to wreak havoc across the village. It tore through the fields, whisked away food supplies, and brought chaos to the carefully built homes of the mice. The villagers gathered in despair, trying to find a way to quell the relentless wind that seemed to have a mind of its own. The wind howled and roared, but amidst the fear and confusion, Marla stepped forward. "We cannot sit idly by," she said, her voice confident despite her size. "I will face the wind and save our village." The other villagers were skeptical. Some laughed at her audacity, while others worried for her safety. But Marla was undeterred. She packed what little she needed for the journey and set out towards the source of the wind, which was rumored to be atop the highest mountain. As Marla climbed the mountain, the wind grew fiercer and colder. It swirled around her, trying to push her back, but she pressed on, determination shining in her eyes. When she finally reached the peak, she found the wind embodied as a colossal swirling entity, angry and untamed. "Why do you disturb my village?" Marla yelled into the whirling fury, her voice carried away by the wind. The wind paused, intrigued by the tiny creature that dared to speak. "I am the wind," it bellowed. "I go where I please." Marla thought quickly, remembering the tales of birds who rode the wind's currents. "Perhaps you feel restless," she suggested wisely. "Have you ever tried to rest, to listen to the world around you?" The wind hesitated, considering her words. Marla continued, "We can live in harmony if you learn to listen and share your strength." Intrigued by Marla's cleverness, the wind slowly began to calm. It swirled gently around the mountain top, and for the first time, it heard the rustle of leaves, the chirp of distant birds, and the whisper of water in a brook. "Very well," the wind conceded. "I will learn to heed and be a guardian rather than a terror." And with that promise, it embraced a gentler, more mindful path. Marla returned to the village as a hero. The villagers were astonished at the sudden serenity in their environment. Fields flourished, homes stood firm, and the chaos of the winds was replaced by gentle breezes that carried seeds and stories. From that day on, Marla was admired not for her size, but for her bravery and insight. She had taught not only the wind, but the entire village, that even the smallest voice could make the greatest difference.